What up, yo? Check it. This is Yes Yankee Swerve, and I just want to get something off my chest real quick. I mean, obviously yesterday the big, well, let me turn the TV down real quick. The big 7 touchdown day from Nick Foles. Eagles win big against the Raiders, and it got me excited. It got me excited. So I watched ESPN this morning. I kind of hear about it. Hear everybody's take on it. Herm, fucking the First Take boys. Stephen A. and Skip Bayless. And okay, here I am thinking, okay, this is a record-tying day, this is a banner day for the NFL. It took First Take 45 minutes. It's a 2-hour show. 2-hour show. It took them 45 minutes to talk about this shit. And then when they did talk about it, they completely discredited Nick Foles. The only motherfucker that actually had a nice thing to say about Nick Foles was some Danny Cannell guy that came on the show. He came on the show like weeks ago and was like, oh yeah, Nick Foles is a shit, before all this happened. And they had that bad game against Dallas, and he came on and was like, alright, my bad. And here he is again, 7 touchdowns later, and Danny Cannell's all on his shit again, like, hey, I told you, but that's what I'm saying, like, Stephen A. didn't have a nice thing to say about fucking Nick Foles. Skip Bayless really didn't have a nice thing to say about Nick Foles. I didn't catch a lot of like Sports Center, but I don't know. But they're acting like the Raiders are just some sort of trash. Like, entering the day, they had the top 10 defense in the National Football League. But we're gonna act like it's, oh, well, this is just the Oakland Raiders, that's all. Like, dude. I mean, yeah, the Raiders have been garbage for, like, years. I mean, they haven't won more than 8 games in, like, a decade. But, like, still, that's a top 10 defense that we put fucking 7 touchdowns on. It's not like we went to fucking Minnesota and put up 7 touchdowns, like, it's not like we went into Minnesota and Nick Foles just went in just because it's Minnesota, And then they got on the topic of, like, oh, who's gonna win the NFC East? They're all like, oh, who's gonna win the NFC East? Nobody knows, still. Well, the Cowboys are leading. Eagles are a game behind them. And then you got, like, the Skins, who won yesterday, and then the Giants, who had a bye. Both are, like, well, the Skins are 3-5. The Giants are 2-6. Everybody in the First Take was all over the Skins. They're all over the Skins. I'm sorry. Aren't the Eagles in second place right now? But you're just gonna discredit them completely. Just ignore the Eagles. They'll go away. They'll go away. That gets me to you. It just gets me tight that, like, ESPN just can't give credit where credit is due. Like, nobody can give credit where credit is due on it. Shit. Now, the Eagles, they have, fuck, that's not what I want to do. Shit. Eagles have Green Bay next week, which you figure that's probably going to be a loss. And Green Bay's Green Bay, you know. Depending on what they do tonight on Monday Night Football, you know what I mean? They might, you know, who knows? It might go different. You know, maybe Aaron Rodgers gets hurt. Who knows? You know, like. But anyway, Green Bay. As of right now, you figure it's a loss. Washington, we beat these niggas up at their house. I mean, it's at our house this time. So maybe we'll lose. I mean, we probably will lose because it's at our house. Fucking bullshit. But anyway, we're at 4. Let's see, we're at 4-5 right now. Green Bay will probably be a loss. I say we beat Washington. Our defense is playing better, so we'll beat Washington. Then we got the bye week. Arizona, we'll beat them up. We'll beat Arizona up. Detroit, maybe. I mean, maybe. So okay, maybe Detroit beats us too. Minnesota, that's like Minnesota. Chicago. Hey, Jay Cutler's out. Who knows how long he's gonna be out? You know. They're saying like 4 weeks, but you know, maybe it's longer. Who knows? So, and then we got Dallas at Jerry World. So you figure 2 losses. That brings us to 9-7 at probably at best 9-7. At best 9-7. I don't see Washington winning another 6 games. I don't see Washington winning 6 more games, dude. You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks. They have to win 6 of their last 8 games. I don't see it happening. I mean, I truly don't. Because they'll either lose to, you know, they'll lose to, like, the good teams that they play, like San Fran, you know. The Cowboys, they gotta play them again. Fucking Kansas City, they play Kansas City. You know, it's rough. And then the Giants, you know, they're fucking You know, they gotta play Green Bay. They gotta play fucking the Raiders next week. They play the Cowboys again. They play the Redskins twice. Chargers, Seattle. Giants play the fucking Seahawks. I don't see neither one of those teams leapfrogging us. I don't see neither of those teams leapfrogging us to get to the fucking Cowboys on top of the division. I'm not saying we'll win the division. I'm just saying I don't think the Skins or the Giants are going to leapfrog us. I don't think that'll happen. Now maybe we will win the division. You know, because the Cowboys, they gotta play the Saints next week. You know, the Saints aren't gonna want to lose 2 straight. Then they have the bye week, and they got the Giants at MetLife. They play the Raiders. They have to play the Bears, Packers, Washington. They play us the last week of the season. That last week of the season could decide our division, really. I mean, Cowboys are 5-4. Figure they lose in the dome. Maybe lose to Chicago. Maybe lose to Green Bay. You know, it's rough, you know, for every team in the division. Every team in our division has a rough schedule going forward. I think the easiest schedule is the Skins, so the easiest schedule going forward is probably the Skins. But I think it's gonna come down to either Dallas or Philly. I think the Giants and Skins just lost too many too early. You know, it's just too little, too late for either one of them teams. So that's all I wanted to come out and say. This kind of turned into a who wins the NFC East video, but mainly like, yo, they disrespect. ESPN just straight up disrespects this team, like completely discredits them for anything, dude. Like, even when like they were really good, like back when Vic first started, I mean, they hardly talked about him at all. Like, he would start the show, and then that would be it. It's like, whatever, fuck it. But they'll give guys like Andrew Luck an entire fucking hour, or Robert Griffin III. He's like, oh, this is Robert Griffin III. Let's watch him dive for a first down like 6,000 times in the span of 30 minutes. But it's like, you know, shit like that kind of just gets to me. But yeah, that's basically it. Y'all have a good one. This is Yes Yankee Swerve, and I'm out. I'll catch y'all probably tonight for complete week of 9 recap after Monday Night Football. Peace.